Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through a hot topic of Black Friday sales and actually, managing of the account of people that have gathered some crystals right now, and they're thinking the question that it's in the game 1 year now and still it's people wondering and still people doing the same mistake, which is it worth it buying Epic Quest of Jean Grey with Magneto instead of 6 uniforms? And yes, we're gonna go through this thing. I'm gonna show you what my Jean Grey is able to do in PvP and PvE, at least a small part. I can't go through all content, but yes, I'm having the more important things that you should consider before going and purchase 6 uniforms for 6 different characters. Of course, 6 characters, it's a lot, but still, Magneto and Jean Grey, which is the main reward of Epic Quest of X-Men, it's really important right now. From all Epic Quests, the only Epic Quest that really worth going until the end right now, it's this thing. It's the one that you're getting actually Jean Grey and Magneto and Wolverine and all these characters, of course. But the more important here, the situation here, it's the 6,600 crystals for Jean Grey, and after that you're unlocking Magneto. Magneto is going to be the number, in 1 month from now, he's going to be the character for the Winter Festival, and he's going to cost 1,750 crystals. It's the no sale uniform thing that you are getting for Christmas. So you have to consider that you're getting him too in 1 month from now. And it's kind of easy to farm, 2,000 more crystals from now until the end of the year. So yeah. So you have to consider that you're going to get Jean Grey, but also Magneto. And I'm getting multiple DMs on my social media, on my Discord, from people asking me this thing. I was thinking to buy Jean Grey, but now I'm thinking to buy 6 separate uniforms. Is Jean Grey out of the meta? Is Jean Grey replaced? Yeah, here is my answer to you, and yes, we're gonna go through the video to explain you and go through all the content I'm using here until now. I'm gonna show you here build what she needs and what I would like to have on here, and I would suggest you to. This thing was happening, me suggesting for people was all over my live stream last week. Also, you can find it on my live streams. Any people actually, any of the guys asked me if it's worth getting the Jean Grey. You're gonna see my answer there, of course, separately, and I'm gonna do the same on the next live stream in 2 days from now. I'm gonna go through accounts roasting and telling people buying Jean Grey, or what's the best to buy for their account. So Jean Grey, let's see how useful she is for PvP and PvE with a PvE build. A build with a brilliant raids, full of Odin's Blessing. And yes, if you're gonna invest 6,000 crystals for one character, and Magneto, of course, you want to invest maximum on here. You wanna go through all of here, the maximum out of here. Here, Artifact is not a must-have, but helps a lot for PvP, especially in my mind. And yes, that's the build I have right now, and let's go through the content to see why you still need to buy Jean Grey, guys. Why is she still meta after 1 year in the game? She is still in the top of the meta for multiple game modes like World Boss Legend, Kang, stage 44 actually, which is the highest stage I have compete, ABL Blast Mutant Day, if you miss Storm, and ABL Villain Female Universal Day, I think. So yes, before we go through the content, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit me down below in the comments what are you going to do on this Black Friday. Have you already Jean? Are you going to buy Jean? Is still one of the best deals in my mind, guys. That's why I want to make this video to help you understand how you know, how important is having Jin in your account, and how important is Jin being able to participate in all the game modes from PvE and PvP. So let's start from World Boss Legend and the stage I'm proud of being clear, you know, lately, and it's stage 44 of Kang. As I told you, I used Storm support and Polaris as leadership and support, and Jean Grey's last uniform with the Brilliant Rage you saw. Let's go to see how easy it is for her to complete that height of World Boss Legend. And here I'm actually using, on World Boss Legend, you want to use a pretty different rotation for your Jean Grey. You want to go through your tier 3 skill a bit more like this. You want to let it hit a bit more than ABL and ABX. On ABL and ABX, you want to cancel immediately your tier 3 skill, and you're going to go through your other skills to have more impact through the hits and, you know, the CDB of Raids, Mighty or Brilliant, popping out and refreshing over and over. So you prefer the spam on ABL and ABX, but for World Boss Legend, sometimes worth more staying into your tier 3 because you're actually avoiding hits from the boss in the same time while you're doing damage. Here, as you can see, I was off the proc. Yeah, my damage wasn't that great, but you can see I'm getting literally look at the damage. I'm getting a lot of damage. My HP goes down in 10%, and in a couple of seconds I'm full healed up because Jean Grey is the only character in the game having this third ability, which recovers your HP depending on the damage you're going to get. You accumulate on the healing you're doing in yourself through the result as the damage you're taking from the enemies. And this is like so unique in the game, like it's the only character having it. So yeah, it's accumulation on healing. It's the only character in the game having this thing, and you can see helps you a ton on World Boss Legend. So if you don't plan to go into stage 44, of course, and you just want to clear World Boss Legend, whatever World Boss Legend, Jean Grey is one of the easiest character to participate into this game mode, guys. See, literally face tank every single boss, and she's able to push that high of World Boss Legend in the same time, but she can provide you like a stage 9 clear without even looking, you know, without even paying attention on the boss. She's so cool, and you're sure that you're not going to die. Here I'm using to avoid this, but yeah, with Jean Grey, I'm telling you, you know, I'm gonna take the hit because I know I can heal it immediately. And you can see here, I face tanked the hit and I'm already full heal, and I'm already doing damage myself to the boss. So yeah, pretty busted in my opinion, you know, having a character that, and you have to understand that this is, even if I die, I revive and keep doing the damage. So yeah, it's a cheat in my opinion, you know. You have unlimited heal, and in the same time you have a second life. So the boss is not gonna destroy your day. You're gonna clear the World Boss Legend that you're gonna participate with Jing every single time, and depending on how good damage you're going to do, you know, through the rotations, through the combination of procs, and you know, doing the skills in the right moment, you're gonna do it easier, or you know, sooner or later, because there is no doubt that she's going to survive. And in the same time, if you manage to do the damage, to play proper, you're gonna kill the boss also, you know, at least on this high level. In the lowest World Boss Legends, you can do it easy peasy, but you can see here I have like 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and I'm kind of struggling at stage 44. But yeah, you have to consider that this is rank 50 in the world clear, and it's kind of hard. Generally speaking, the only other character that I can clear this stage with, it's Magneto. Again, Magneto from this epic quest. So yeah, only Magneto and here can do it for my account. And you have to consider also that Magneto is dying way easier. That's why I prefer to progress this World Boss Legend here, this stage with Jean, because Jean is super durable, she's not dying at all, and the point is for you to just do the proper damage. If you manage to do the proper damage, even if you also managed to do just damage and not even the proper, because here I missed a lot of procs, I missed a lot of rotations, but you can see I was able to clear this with like 32 seconds left. You can see 32 carbonadium. It's pretty fat. I'm always doing Kang now, even if it's not boss of the day, I'm just doing Kang daily. The worth on the carbonadium, it's really huge, totally worth doing Kang. By the way, guys, by the way. But yes, a really big deal also for Jean Grey is ABL, and as you can see these days ABL get huge value because of the rewards, and if you manage to do 12 million with your characters daily on some actually on every single day, if you manage to do 12 million, you're getting an extra 50 carbonadium or an extra 50 solofaltine or whatever 50 of tier 4 materials. So it's really important to push every single time the maximum score you can do it, and Jean Grey can provide you that for the no restrictions days. But for ABL also, you can see here for the Universal Female Day, she's really close to do that cap of 12 million. And I have a brilliant rage, but believe me, this is not the perfect run, this is not the perfect striker to use. But yes, I was using Deadpool uniform for this fracture long time, so yeah, I had it saved on my account. I didn't went through the strikers to check out which is the best, but there are others like Captain Marvel with the fracture uniform, the villain one, or Colossus, and there is others that can do the fracture this day, but yeah, it's kind of weird, so I'm using Deadpool as striker. And you can see here 6.5 in the middle of the fight means like I can't actually do the 12 million I was dreaming for, but I did something close to 10. And the point here is that with the same build, I just cleared stage 44 of Kang, the highest and hardest World Boss Legend. I'm able to do ABL, ABX, and timeline battle. That's the point generally on the video, and I'm gonna show you what the Blast uniform can do also on ABL. But check here out, it's exactly the same build, right? It's the character I'm using for World Boss Legend, I'm using it for ABL, I'm using it for Timeline Battle, I'm using it for Alliance Conquest, Other World Battle when it is not banned, of course, and Alliance Tournament. All my PvP game modes has the face of Jean Grey on them, and all the PvE modes in the same time. And talking about PvE modes, I'm talking about ABL, ABX, I'm talking about Villain Uniform, Mutant Uniform, I'm talking about Rifts, I'm farming Rifts, World Boss Legend. C is all over the place, guys. C is all over the place and all over the tags, and C can be used multiple times daily for your account. The value you're getting, it's out of your mind. Whatever character you're dreaming, or 6 characters you're dreaming you're gonna do and replace Jean Grey, yeah, it's not true, guys. It's not true. Sorry, but yeah, there's no other thing in the game has that much value. The character I'm using actually for Rifts, for ABX, ABL, World Boss Legend, and Timeline Battle, same build. It's no one else. It's no one else than Jean Grey, guys. And of course, you have to understand that for me, actually, there is no value. You get the epic quest or get the uniforms. I'm not winning something. I'm not gonna get something back out of it. Of course, she's really good for GBR also. Here I'm doing the same run on ABL, but for Mutant Female Blast Day, which is unique for her and Storm. There is no other character that can hit tier 4 advancement and having this. It's only Storm and Jean right now, and Storm, it's a paywall only summer uniform, so you already know that you have to wait until like August or something. So yeah, Jin still one of the best for this day. And let's fast forward, actually let's go to show you exactly the score here. Yeah, I managed to do 6.6, 6.5.8, I think, yes, 6.5 6.58, and yes, that's a really nice score. It's not like getting the maximum of the rewards, 12 million, but still it's a really nice score, and you can build on this and do even more, you know, if you manage to play better. The maximum score for Storm, it's like 9 million, but for Jean Grey, I've seen people doing 7.5 with her blast uniform. Let's go into some PvP, and that's the the team I'm using for my timeline battle daily to clear. It's leadership of Jean Grey. Jean Grey has also that. Her leadership, it's one of the best PvP leadership in the game because remove all debuffs, and in the same time it's for all the group and has nothing to do with if they're villain, if they're heroes or whatever. You know, whoever you are, you're gonna get buffed from Jean Grey, and that's totally worth it. You can see here the character that is actually struggling for PvP. It's Wolverine. He jumps over his iframes, and her skills are not all penetrating. But you can see at the end of the day, you can do it. You can kill Wolverines with a PvP build, and I'm using a CTB of Rage. Of course, you have to consider that I'm playing manually, and yes, if you want to be in the top of the PvP, you can't actually play timeline battle on autoplay. You have to be stupid, believe that this is the case, you know. And here I'm opening the road for my Jean Grey with my Adam Warlock. But yes, Jean Grey is trying to do, I'm trying to use actually Jean Grey all of the times that to take advantage of the enemies. Here I just killed Adam Warlock one time, and I'm trying to kill him again, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna do it. Yes, I did it. I just took one life of Adam Warlock on this here situation, but yes, this is the best team ups I could find and fight here. Here I had a really funny and interesting victory against Wolverine with my Colossus. Yes, Colossus, guys, he's the real deal. And you can see the points I'm getting, it's like 75, that I have a win streak, and I'm really high in the top. I'm doing like 30 out of 30 wins. I'm in a streak there. The teams I'm killing on the video, it's no joke. I mean, you can see here I'm like 30-0 on this week of PvP. I'm playing kind of seriously, and the teams I was fighting was in the top meta, so that's the only way to get like 75 points to go to collect, you know, on timeline battle. And yes, I was trying to avoid the enemy teams have Jean Grey, because believe me guys, if you wanna win on timeline battle, you don't want to mess with a PvP Jean Grey. For autoplay, PvP Jean Grey, it's out of your mind good. She can kill, but you can see here, my PvE Jean Grey with the CTB of Rage, look at this. She's doing that to an Adam Warlock. She killed the Adam Warlock there once, and I think she's going to... Oh no, she didn't. I took a life of Adam Warlock actually, and my Adam Warlock did clear the enemies for her. I swapped into Colossus there because I knew I'm gonna mess up with him. I don't wanna mess up with him. Yes, guys, Wolverine, it's a pain to kill, but yes... Where is Wolverine? Wolverine, it's Jean Grey's quest, epic quest. So yeah, everything goes into Jean Grey, guys. I was trying in some different teams that it was really easy to kill, because I did want to rank up on timeline battle and play, you know, get the maximum points every single time. And if there were some goofy teams, I was fighting them. Here you can see it's Thanos leadership with Spider-Man and Hulk, and my Jean Grey managed to tear apart a Spider-Man tier 4 and a Hulk tier 4 easy peasy. I didn't even try a lot. And yes, I fight this team 2 times. Yeah, I didn't want to make a full PvP video or something. I just want to show you that how C is performing with the CTP of raids, and in the same time doing World Boss Legend, ABL, ABX, and PvP on manual. It's a CTP of raids in timeline battle, and C is performing really sweet. So yes, in my mind, Jean Grey steals an absolute win in the game. If you have the crystals and you think to spend the crystals, you know, if you already have like 5,500, 6,000 crystals and you're saying, I'm gonna spend the crystals during Black Friday, I'm not gonna gather 600 more, or I'm not gonna gather more crystals to get the epic quest, guys, believe me, she totally worth 1 year after she dropped into the game. She still dominates in PvP, PvE, farming modes, ABL, ABX, World Boss Legend, Timeline Battle, Alliance Tournament, Alliance Conquest. She's all over the place, guys. She's all over the place. And the fact that Magneto is coming into the game in less than a month from now, you know, it's like last year was like 19th of December. I went into the forum and saw, and Magneto dropped into the game 19th of December. So now it's 20th of November. It's like 1 month minus 1 day. So yeah, in less than a month, Magneto is going to be into the game. If you manage to get Jean Grey in the Black Friday and get some extra value through the spending, the crystal spending event, you know, you're gonna be ready to get back your crystals and buy Magneto also in 1 month from now. If you are in this period of time, complete the epic quest also. Totally worth, totally win. If you think you're special and you have 6 uniforms that they're going to change your life, your entire life or something, yeah, hit me on the live stream 2 days from now. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be in the live stream, and I can roast your account and give you advices about what you should buy on Black Friday. You know, I did that on my last live stream. I want to roast people on this live stream too, because I know that Black Friday is around the corner and people want to invest their crystals and they want to get the maximum out of them. So I'm here for you guys. If you think you're special and you need to buy something else and you have some you know, some things to tell me, hit me in the live stream. I'm gonna answer to everyone. I'm gonna roast a lot of accounts as it seems. So yes, feel free to join. I'm glad to help, and I hope I help you decide what you're gonna do. If I don't, yeah, come in the live stream and I'm gonna tell you, or come into the Discord. Also down below there is a Discord server full of people there helping each other. Smash the like button, subscribe as I told you, comment down below in the comments if you have already Jean Grey, if you're going to buy her, what are you going to do? She's hot, guys, she's hot. I hope I help. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.